Kitchen once again. I thought today what I'd give you is 5 really simple tips that you can put into action straight away that will help you with your healthy eating. Okay, tip number 1. Make sure your tinned cupboard is stocked with staples, things that you can use in virtually any sort of recipe. Things like, so if we go in my cupboard, what have we got? Obviously, tinned tomatoes. Everybody should have loads of these. Bung them in any sort of pasta. You can put them in stews, soups, anything. Tinned tomatoes have loads and loads of them in, with garlic, with herbs, with or without. Secondly, the other thing I like to have in stock, because I don't particularly like them, these are mackerel fillets. Oily fish. My husband actually takes one of these to work with him and a fork. That way he gets his daily intake of oily fish. You can get sardines, mackerel, anything. You can even get tuna and things like that. Moving on from that, fish again, obviously tuna. Tinned tuna, make sure it's dolphin friendly, and in brine is best, no oil. Moving on from that, beans, and not Heinz baked beans. Any type of pinto beans, cannellini beans, broad beans, butter beans, and chickpeas comes in that. These are great. You can actually make a beautiful curry just with a large selection of beans, or you can add them to stews and soups, things like that. Okay, so there's just a few tips of what to have in your tin cupboard. Okay, so number 2. A really good thing to have in the freezer again is fish. Now I actually haven't got much at the minute because my fish man delivery hasn't been yet. But I do have some frozen prawns, some frozen king prawns. Normal prawns or Madagascan tiger prawns are fantastic. Keep them in here, easy to throw in a stir fry, great. Low fat, loads of nutrition. The other good thing to have, and you can get a wide variety of these, are frozen fruits. Now at the minute I've got blueberries and mangoes. Now these are great, you just don't even have to defrost them, just bung them straight in a smoothie with some almond milk and some flaxseed I put in it. Whiz it all up, great. So, moving on, tip number 3. One of the easiest things to make, and you can use virtually any ingredients again, is a soup. Really, really simple. Best things to use, veg. Any veg that you're not sure what to do with, bung it in a pan, give it a little bit of fry off with a little bit of oil, then top it up with some vegetable or chicken stock, bring it to the boil, add some herbs and spices if you prefer to taste. After about 20 minutes, once it's boiled and all the veg is softened, whiz it in a blender or with one of those hand blenders so it's nice and smooth, and it will keep in the fridge for a couple of days. Never actually lasts that long in my house, but it's really good if you come in from a workout, you're absolutely starving, just have a bowl of soup, really good. And okay, moving on from that, number 4, spices. Herbs and spices are a great way to give taste and flavour to any meal. Instead of covering everything in salt, put some nice fresh herbs or spices into it. So if I go into the fridge, see what I've got at the minute. Basically I've got some basil and some coriander. That's all I've got at the minute because again it's nearly time to go shopping. On the windowsill I've got some fresh mint, which I love the smell of. That's also great. Mint and basil are great for keeping flies away, so if you can buy the living herbs that grow on your windowsill, that's great. The last tip, number 5, whenever you make anything, soups, stir fries, stews, anything like that, make sure you make a big batch, more than you actually need, and then freeze it. So, coming back to my freezer, I do actually have some stew that I made here that I've frozen, put it in these freezer bags, stick it in the freezer. So again, one day if I'm on my own or if I don't know what to cook, I've got a ready-made meal in there. Not a ready meal in a box, but a fresh, nutritious meal that I know I made myself, so I know exactly what went into it. Okay, there you go guys. So you've got 5 really easy tips that you can implement straight away that will get you towards a healthier eating plan immediately. So to help you with this as well, if you head over to our website, www.fitnessandweightlossonline.com, if you leave your name and your email in the little box at the side, we will give you 5 free recipes just to start you on your way. Okay, so we'll see you over there. Have a good day.